Let's round it out with a team you just mentioned and a team that is actually tied for fourth in the conference with best odds to win the Big 12 at 7-1. That's the Baylor Bears. Win total as well at 7.5, just like darn near half the conference.
I was going to say, like, the whole Big 12 is 7.5.
Yeah. Sawyer Robertson continues to develop into a stud, and they continue to carry that momentum from the end of the year last year.
They average 41 points a game
Yeah.
their last 6 or 7 games of the year.
Yeah, if this all happens, like, they're going to be sitting really nice. And you talked about it, man. Like, for the first half of the season, they weren't starting the right quarterback, and they weren't playing the right running back in Bryson Washington.
Right. I mean, Bryson Washington and Sawyer Robinson are the best quarterback running back duo in the Big 12. And one of your better quarterback running back duos, like, in the country. I'm not saying they're the best, but like, they would, if we did a top 10 list, they would fall in that. Absolutely. And dude, how about all the attention Sawyer Robertson's been getting lately? I mean, some of the biggest names that cover this sport have been really talking about him a lot lately, and rightfully so, with the year that he had last year. I mean, this is going to be an exciting Baylor team, man. I like the wide receivers that they're bringing back. They got Kobe Prentice to transfer in from Alabama. Obviously, I know a little bit about him. That dude can play, man. You're talking about a guy that came in as a true freshman in Tuscaloosa, and he was not one of your, like, 5-star, number one, whatever type recruits that everybody was just so excited about. And then all you heard coming out of fall camp was there was this guy named Kobe Prentice as a true freshman. And then sure enough, the season started. He was starting. And things just never did. Like, again, he was solid, okay? He just wasn't a dominant receiver. Yeah. But you put him in this Jake Spavital offense where they're going to spread you out and sling the rock all over the place.
Hey, real quick, look at the bottom of this screen and hit that subscribe button for us, please. And also follow us on Apple and Spotify. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps us out a ton. We greatly appreciate it.
And the way he can scheme receivers open and in the passing game, dude, he could have a really solid year for Baylor this year. I think that was a great ad. That could be one of those again. It's not the flashy, one of the best, like, you know, teams in the country with the greatest ad. But you look at the Big 12, and then we look at the Big 12 race later in the year, and Baylor's offense is sitting there putting up 40 a game.
Yeah.
Like, Prentice might be a reason why that's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, you look at the Big 12 schedules. They don't play Texas Tech, which is an absolute shame that they don't play one of their in-state rivals. But they also get Arizona State, Kansas State, and Utah all at home.
Yep.
And then, again, man, if you're talking about chances for non-conference wins, look no further than Baylor. They open up with two of the best non-conference games in the season, if anybody, if any P4 team in the country, hosting Auburn on a Friday night, August 30th on Fox, 8 p.m. That place is going to be nuts for that. And then they follow it up by playing SMU. So you're talking about playing an SEC team, getting a big victory as a home underdog, and then going to play an ACC contender, a team that was in the college football playoff last year. You win those games, you start off 2-0, and
you got everybody's attention.
Again, and then two non-conference wins like that, 10-2, they will be at the top of that. They will be near the top of that 10-2 pile of teams.
No, I agree, and you'll get everybody's attention if you win those two games.
Yeah,
because that's obviously two big wins. So let's just be real here. If they're winning those two games, with the way this Baylor team is built, they're built to score a lot of points. There are going to be a lot of people on that Sawyer Robertson bandwagon in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
After that, and the Bryson Washington bandwagon. I mean, that offense will have to be cooking because, again, Baylor's defense last year was not very good. We obviously respect Dave Aranda as a defensive-minded coach. That side of the ball has to be better. If Baylor is going to be a playoff sleeper, Dave Aranda's got to shore up his side of the ball, and the Bears got to be better on defense because, dude, I just don't see how there's any chance at all, barring injury, that this Baylor offense under Spavital with Sawyer Robertson, Bryson Washington, those receivers, I just don't see how they won't be really good, man. I don't know how they won't.
I like your point there because, like, I think if you're thinking Baylor can win those first two games, right now might be the time to sprinkle a little cash on Sawyer Robertson for Heisman.
Yeah, I mean, if they win those two games, that hype train will be started early for him. Like I said, you think I'm joking, go to X and just type in Sawyer Robertson's name.
Yeah.
And look at all of the names just in the last week or two of people that have been really hyping him up and talking about him, and rightfully so.